Ku lutimbe ono atakyasobola kwebeera maziga ye Sister Wanyenze Gloria nga wa myaka 32 egy'obukulu era nga mutuuze w'ebweyogerere Ntebetebe. Gloria akaaba olw'ensonga nti ebyafaayo by'okuzaala bye bibi nnyo ddala. We twogerera Gloria yakavaamu embuto 3 wakati w'omwezi gumu kw'esatu ekitadde amaka ge ku bwerinde. Gloria bwe yagenda mu ddwaliro abasawo baamwekebejja ne bamuzuulamu obuzimba obutono ng'era okusinziira ku bo bagamba nti tebusobola kumuviiramu kuvaamu mbuto ate kino ne kyongera okumutabula anti tamanyi kijjamu mbuto ze kumukumu. Eno y'ebbaluwa ya Gloria Wanyenze eyaka TV okuva mu ddwaliro lya Mukwaya General Hospital ng'eraga nti alina obuzimba obuwerako mu binywa bya nnabaana ko ne munda mu nnabaana. Oba these are features of multiple intramural stroke submucosal leiomyomas. Oluvannyuma lwa Gloria okusabira emyaka 4 ng'embeera ye tekyukako, asazeewo addukira eri nnabbi wa Katonda ono Jeremiah wano mu Wanyenze Church International amubuulire ekiva eri Mukama nga bwe gwali mu Samwiri ekisooka essuula ey'omwenda olunyi lw'omwenda Sawulo bwe yaddukira eri nnabbi Samwiri amutegeeze endiga za kitaawe gye zaali zibulidde. Funa omukisa nga bw'olaba.
Mulungula ebizimbe nsaba omulundi guno bw'abafuna olubuto olubuto lujja kusigalamu paka ebbanga bye linaggwayo ojja kumanya
nga wayise akaseera Wanyenze Church International team yagenywalako mu maka ga Sister Gloria Wanyenze ebweyogerere Entebetebe. Bano basanga Gloria yalina omwana omu nga kati ali mu 2 era nga musanyufu bya nsuso anti yali mu kaseera k'akeddeme n'abaana be bombi. Yesu wa nnabbi Jeremiah yanukula dde essaala ye ate ng'essanyu yamuwa lya mirundi 2 anti ku luno yamuwa baby boy. Obujulizi bwa Gloria buubuno mu bujjuvu.
My name is Gloria Wanyenze. This is where I live, in Boyogerere, in Ntebetebe. Before I got to know Prophet Jeremiah, that is World Answers Church International, I used to have a problem in that whenever I would conceive, between 2 to 3 months, I would lose the pregnancy spontaneously. And I encountered that problem for about 3 times. In a period of 1 year.
Amannya ge ye Gloria Wanyenze ng'abeera bweyogerere Ntebetebe. Agamba nti nga tannajja wa nnabbi Jeremiah mu Wanyenze Church International yalina ekizibu ky'okuvaamu embuto wakati w'emyezi 2 kw'esatu. Agamba nti yavaamu embuto 3 mu bbanga lya mwaka gumu gwokka.
I got so frustrated. I went to the doctors. They did the usual checkups. They told me I had fibroids. But they said the fibroids were really small. They didn't require any operation. And they told me to go ahead and conceive. And they told me when I conceive, the fibroids will shrink naturally. But whenever I would conceive, about 3 times, the pregnancies would come out.
Gloria agamba nti embeera eno yamumalamu nnyo amaanyi nti era bwe yagenda mu basawo bakizuula ng'alina obuzimba obutono mu nnabaana obwali butannatuuka kulongoosebwa. Abasawo baamuwa amagezi ayongere okufuna olubuto olulala nti ebizimba bijja kuggweerera byokka. Naye ebyembi buli bwe yafunanga embuto nga zivaamu.
Whenever I would get pregnant, the pregnancy would move on normally. But when I would get to a point of 2 months to 3 months, I would be normal. I wouldn't feel any pain. And then out of the blue, you would start seeing blood. But whenever you go to the hospital, this is when they say, okay, the heartbeat is still there, but then you need bed rest, you need to take this kind of medicine. And I would do all that. But still, they would come out.
Ayongerako nti we yafunanga embuto zino nga zitandika bulungi era nga talina wamuluma wonna naye yalabirangaawo ng'atandise okuvaamu omusaayi n'addukirawo mu ddwaliro ne bamulagira awummuleko n'okumuwa eddagala naye era nga embuto zivaamu.
The doctors were not certain of the cause of the spontaneous missed abortions. So I kept conceiving and they would come out. So I had to first give up on going to hospitals.
Gloria agamba nti abasawo baali nabo tebamanyi kyajjangamu mbuto ze zino nga lwafuna lwe luvaamu bw'atyo n'asooka yeesonyiwamu okugenda mu malwaliro.
As a mother, I was challenged because my firstborn, that is my daughter, she would ask me whenever she would go to school and they are teaching in class, they talk about who has a brother, who has a sister. The girl would always come back home and tell me, Mommy, why don't I have a brother? Why don't I have a sister?
Ayongerako nti ye nga maama yasoomoozebwanga nnyo naddala muwala we kubanga buli we yaddanga ewaka okuva ku ssomero ng'amubanja mwannyina oba muganda we.
My name is Myra Maselinas. This is my mom. My mommy's name is Wanyenze, Gloria. My teacher asked me that, do you have a baby brother or a baby sister? I'll tell the teacher that I didn't have a baby brother. I would come and ask mommy at home to give me a baby brother or a sister.
Bampita Myra Maselinas, ono ye maama wange ayitibwa Wanyenze Gloria. Myra agamba nti omusomesa we buli we yamubuuzanga oba ayinayo muto we ng'amuddamu nti talina, era kye yakolanga nti naye bwe yaddanga ewaka ng'abanja maama we amufunireyo baby brother oba baby sister.
At one point she told me we need to go and buy a brother or a sister from the market. I would laugh it off, but deep down I would be in deep pain because I know what it meant for her to have a sibling. But unfortunately I had a problem. The pregnancies would not develop. They would come out at some point.
Mami Myra agamba nti ekiseera kyatuuka muwala we n'amugamba nti bagendeko mu katale baguleyo brother oba sister. Eby'ennaku bisekerwa kino kyamusesa naye ate munda mu ye ng'anyolwa kuba yali amanyi bulungi omwana we kye yali ayitamu ekyokuba nti talina muganda we. Naye ate ekyennyamiza embuto ze zaalinga zivaamu buvi zokka.
Since I started getting this problem and the medication that I've been given, seeing different doctors, it has come at least to a tune of about 10 million since I started looking for a baby.
Era ayongerako nti bwe kyatandika kunoonya mwana yasaasaanya obukadde obusoba mu 10. Tukuleetedde mukyala Scovia Goretti Wanyenze, ono nga ye maama wa Gloria Wanyenze ng'akulumbojjera obuzibu muwala we bwe yayitamu ng'anoonya omwana.
Amanya gange mpitibwa Scovia Goretti Wanyenze. Gloria Wanyenze ye muwala wange omu yekka gwenina. Gloria naafunangako embuto mu myaka egyo ena naye ng'embuto zivaamu. Ziba zaakawera weeks 8 ku 10 ngu embuto zivaamu. Kati ye ng'agenda mu badokita nga badokita bamugamba nti fibroids ezikola ebyo, naye badokita abamu bagamba naye fibroids zalina ntono nnyo tezisobola kujjamu mwana. Kati ne twebuuza oba ntono nnyo tezisobola kujjamu mwana kiki ekyamutuukako.
The demand from the in-laws, of course as a married woman, they've paid dowry and they expect a woman to also give them their children. One child alone was not enough. They wanted more and more and more. So I would cry in my bed, cry and ask God, really, you need to show me a sign, because it was becoming tough on me. But I thank God, my husband is an understanding man. He talked to me. He told me, where is the faith? At one time I would break down. I would really break down and cry and say, what is the problem with me? Why me? He told me, no. calm down, have your faith. One day we shall be a testimony. When I was so down, he would actually call my brother back at home and talk to him and tell him, please, you need to also call Gloria, you calm her down because she's in bad shape. I've tried to talk to her, but this thing has taken a toll on her. I was challenged with this condition in a way that a lot of words were being spoken by, of course, the in-laws. You'd hear some this way, that way. Others make you a laughing stock. This one has children and they come out.
Gloria agamba nti bamulamu be bamupeekanga omwana kubanga baali baamala okumusasula ewaabwe era nga basuubira okubazaalira abaana abalala anti nga bawoza nti omwana omu tabamala. Kino kyamukaabyanga mu buliri bwe nga yeebuuza lwaki ye. Ayongerako nti newankubadde ebyo byaliwo yeebaza Katonda ku lw'omwami we kubanga teyamulekerera era ng'abeera amugumya buli kadde. Agamba nti embeera eno yamufuula ekyokusekererwa nga bagamba nti ono mubuulire kufuna mbuto nga bwe zivaamu.
Yes, I'm a born again woman. I was praying about it, but I think I needed a person who's more superior than I am in prayer for me to achieve the fruit of the womb. I'd prayed for about 4 years. Whenever I would talk to my mom, I know I would put her in a position whereby she would also be in so much pain. I wouldn't want to tell her, but at some point I felt she's the only person I can share with. My mom got to know about this church. There's a time she used to watch Bukede television. That is where she would see Prophet Jeremiah preaching, and she really liked the way he would preach. She watched videos of what goes on in church, and within her she felt some of my answers belonged in that church. That is when she told me, Gloria, we need to get up and go and look for the man of God.
Gloria agamba nti mukazi mulokole era ensonga eno yali agisabira okumala emyaka 4 ate we yafunanga embuto nga zivaamu embuto 3 namba. Era agamba nti buli we yavangamu olubuto ng'alaajanira maama we. Maama we ye yamumanyisa kkanisa eno eya Nabbi Jeremiah oluvannyuma lw'okugirabanga ku TV. Yamanya nti muwala we eno ye waali ekyokuddibwamu kye.
Ekirowoozo kye ne kinzijira ne ŋŋamba naye nalabanga Pastor Jeremiah asabiranga abantu ne bawona. Ndalabanga abantu bazze bonna obalabira ddala nti bali mu mbirimbi. Nenjogerako naye mukusooka nali ŋŋamba nti nasooka naŋŋamba naye maama nga oyagala kugenda buli pasita oyagala ogenda omulabe, buli pasita oyagala ogenda omulabe. Ne ŋŋamba nedda nti naye nze kyemmanyi Pastor Jeremiah oyo bw'ogendayo ajja kusabira. Kati bwe yamala okusiiba nnaku ze 3 bwezaggwako nankubira essimu naŋŋamba nti njagala kugenda wa pasita wa Prophet Jeremiah. We kugenda wa Pastor Jeremiah okumusabira.
I had done a dry fast for 3 days. After that dry fast, that is when I called my mom. I told her, I've done this dry fast. Now let me head to Prophet Jeremiah because I need him to talk to me, to pray for me as well. So I went there. Prophet Jeremiah prayed for me. I remember clearly the words he told me. He told me, you are going to conceive and you'll carry that baby to full term. He also told me, you know I'm a man of God.
Father, I told my mamas to pray this time. She conceives. Yes, pregnancy to stay no miscarriages. So you will know that Jesus sent this man.
I came on 2nd October. Just after 1 week, I got to realize that I was pregnant. I was so happy. I wanted to run to the church immediately. But then I had to show proof that I was pregnant. I remember that day I ran to a nearby clinic. I took my results, and on Sunday, very early, I set off my journey to go to church to share the good news of the pregnancy, and to confirm that he's really a man of God, that he prayed for me and I had received my miracle.
Gloria agamba nti nga wayiseewo wiiki emu yokka nga nabbi Jeremiah amaze okumusabira yatandika okuwulira embeera ze nga zikyuse era n'agenda mu ddwaliro okwekebeza. Abasawo ne bakawaŋŋamula nti alina olubuto. Essanyu lyamubugaana era n'akomawo mu kkanisa okwebaza Katonda ko n'okukakasa nti kituufu nabbi Jeremiah musajja wa Katonda kuba ye yali afunye ekyamagero kye.
Praise God everyone.
Uganda.
I'm so happy, you people. I'm so happy. I am called Wanyenze Gloria.
Wanyenze Gloria.
I'm coming from Boyogerere. This is my second time in church here. I'm coming with a testimony, a really burning testimony. For the past 4 years, I've been trying for a child. But whenever I could get a successful result, I would get a miscarriage. Church, I'm telling you, 3 pregnancies came out. As a married woman, it's so challenging. Both from the side of the in-laws, my friends, and my husband as well. He said probably I should get your sister so she can give me children. When I came here, that was on 2nd of October, this very month. My people, I'm telling you, I came when I was so broken.
Father, I dissolve this. Aromas, this time, she conceives. Because pregnancy to stay until you come. The mighty name, no miscarriages. So you will know that Jesus sent this man.
After the man of God had prayed for me, I decided to rush to the hospital. They took all the tests they needed. My people, I'm here to tell you that I came out HCG positive. In a period of 2 weeks. We are talking about 4 years. I came once and I'm here to testify in 3 weeks. This is the confirmation to show because this is yesterday's date. These are the different tests they carried out of the hormones because they suspected probably I'm lacking some hormones that keep removing the pregnancy. But the hormones, as you can see here, brethren, everything are okay. But I thank God that the work of God has already been done. So because as you can see here, HCG, in the medical terms, it's HCG to mean positive of pregnancy. So really, I'm here to say thank you to the man of God. Thank you very much. That was my testimony. I surpassed the 3 months of pregnancy. It came to 1 month. It went to 2 to 3. So when we went into the lockdown, the pregnancy kept growing.
Era we byagenda wetyo era twali tunyumyanga nga nange nkuba amasimu muli mutyanga ngamba mama tuli bulungi sinna kizibu kyonna nga na myezi nga wegigenda.
After visiting Prophet Jeremiah's church and the man of God prayed for me, I want to tell you I gave birth to a baby boy. That is double happiness for me. because my firstborn is a girl, and then I've had a boy now, and really it is good news for me and my entire family. The baby is now, as I speak, he's 4 months old and 1 week. I named him Micah, and everyone around calls him Prophet Micah. That is the prophet in the Bible who used to preach about the presence of God. I think in Uganda they call him Mika, then in English Micah.
Agamba nti nga nabbi Jeremiah amaze okumusabira Mukama yamuwa essanyu lya mirundi 2 anti yazaala baby boy gwe yali ayagalira ddala, era ayongerako nti kino kyaleeta amawulire amalungi gyali ne famire ye yonna. Baby kati wa myezi 4 ne wiiki 1 era nga yamutuuma Micah mu Luganda gwe bayita Mika.
I'm happy about my baby brother. Baby babe.
Micah atuwadde essanyu awaka nga ffenna tuli basanyufu nnyo, era nze manyi nti Prophet Jeremiah musajja wa Katonda. Okuva lwe nalabanga TV nanyingira mu musaayi nendabira ddala nti ddala Prophet Jeremiah musajja wa Katonda ddala.